We're rolling. Hello everybody, how's it going and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see, we're doing something a little bit different for this video. And before I really get into it, I just want to apologize for being absent for so long. It honestly has just been very tough lately because of the whole COVID-19 situation, being laid off, and it's just really stressful. We have been going through really stressful times, so I've been trying to hang in there, and I thought, why don't I just start making videos again? I decided to make somewhat of a big purchase, and I ended up having the money to get myself like a little studio setup or whatever. Yeah, so for today's video, I'm going to be doing a natural makeup look. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Alright, so we are going to be starting off with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and that is this right here. I'm not sure if you guys have used it before, but I feel like it's a really good primer, especially for your pores. Like, it really covers them. I mean, obviously that's what it's for, right? But I just feel like it's a really good primer. It kind of gives you like a blur effect, if you could say. I also feel like it really fills in the pores. I haven't really worked much with like pore filling primers, I guess, but the ones that I have used, I personally haven't liked. And this one, not only for the price, but the quality that you get when you use it, girl. So for today's look, I'm just gonna do like a kind of like a everyday look, something that I'm used to doing. So while that dries down, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in the shade dark brown, and that is what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little brow brush. I'm just gonna try and fill in like the empty spaces that you see on my brows. So I already have my eyebrows kind of shaped pretty nice. So what I like to do when I fill them in, I just kind of like tap it on, go with my eyebrow shape. You would think it's obvious to do that, right? I am gonna conceal them after, just to kind of give it a more like clean look. So for those of you wondering what I've been up to lately, I've actually started kind of not really working out. It's more of like I'm working on my cardio. To be honest, you guys, my cardio is not the best. There's been various times when I tell people like, oh, I really need to work out, I need to get in shape. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, you're freaking thin, like you got nothing to lose. I always tell them like, it's not that I want to lose weight, it's more like I want to get in shape. I know that I wasn't in shape because of the fact that whenever I would walk like stairs or anything similar to that involved like, I guess, walking a lot, I would always run out of breath, guys, and it's not even funny. I know I'm not like 100% like way better cardio or whatever, but I will say that I have improved in my cardio. One of the main reasons I started is because I got contacted by this brand to be like a brand ambassador. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but while I talk to you guys about this is the primer that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be using it on the rest of the face. But anyways, I got contacted by this company through Instagram that they wanted me like as a brand ambassador, and I was like, sure, like what do I have to do, you know? I checked out their website, by the way, before I actually tried it out. They ended up telling me everything that I had to do. The main thing that I had to do was just post about the products. I've been using their products for probably about 2 weeks tops. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, these products are good. I couldn't think of any better time for like a company like that to contact me. I was already thinking about starting to work out, and as soon as they messaged me, I was all like, okay, you know what, I think it's a sign, we're about to do it. I ended up doing it, and if you guys are interested, maybe checking out the page, I'm gonna link everything down below. And if you guys do decide to purchase something, I do have a code, so if you guys decide to purchase something, you'll get 15% off your purchase. Besides that, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to color corrector. I kind of don't want this here showing like some red spots. Let me go ahead and grab my color correctors and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're back, and for color correctors, I'm going to be using the Sephora collection color correctors. I'm going to use the green one, which is usually for any redness that you have on your face. So I'm just going to give it a little shake. Hey, hey. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and apply this onto our red spots. So we have that really nasty one right there. We have one right there and one right there. Another one right here. So now that we have that on, I'm just gonna use a small little brush to kind of like buff it out. I don't want to do it too much just because it's gonna lose its pigmentation. I just don't want the blemishes, the red blemishes showing. My good friend Julie, she used to work at Sephora at that time, sorry. She said, oh, like, cause I was asking her like, oh, do you guys have any sales right now? And she was like, oh, you know what? We actually do, cause you know we always good for sales. Anything that says sale, tell me, I'm there. But she was all like, oh yeah, I have these color correctors and they're on sale for I believe $7 or something like that, around that price range they were. And I was all like, girl, give them to me, I'm checking out. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Il Makiage foundation. It's the Woke Up Like This foundation, and I have it in the shade 120. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab our steel or metal, whatever, palette by Morphe. One pump. Sorry, I played Fortnite and the first thing I thought is one pump. You know. Headshot! I'm going to use this stipple brush by Real Techniques, but we're just gonna go ahead and grab it on a brush and we're just gonna stipple it around. And I always use these circular motions to make sure that it gets really nicely blended into the skin and just to really work the foundation in. That way it sticks onto the face really nice. I just remembered that I said that I was gonna conceal the brows. I don't think I'm gonna do that. From the looks of it, I might need more than just one pump of foundation. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and bring that down to the neck. We're just gonna swirl it around. Boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka. And the reason I really like this foundation is because it looks a lot like my actual skin. We're just gonna go ahead and use more. And I recently also got some other brushes by Real Techniques. It's a little set, but one of the brushes that came with the set is like a buffing brush. We're just gonna finish blending this and I'll get back to you guys once we're ready to move to the next step. Oh, and if you guys were wondering what I'm drinking, it's one of the drinks from the company that contacted me. Bomb. Alright guys, so we're just about done. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but it looks really good. Before this creases anymore, I'm just gonna go ahead and set it. Or actually I'm gonna apply some concealer. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I haven't concealed my brows just because I want to keep it on the natural side. There we go. Got that buffed out. I do have a mirror behind the camera, so that's why you guys see me looking that way at times. Before that creases, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the setting powder. We're just gonna go ahead and place it on here. Grab the beauty sponge. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of pat it. I first pressed it, that way I don't get that much falling off. Then I just pat around. And now I'm just gonna use this to go around the eyebrows, just to kind of give it like that really natural look to the brows. Alright, so now we will be concealing the under eyes. I'm just gonna kind of dab that inner corner, and then I'm gonna use the same small beauty blender to blend that outwards. That way we get the coverage. I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but ever since I started made the decision to like start working out, it's kind of like helped my self-esteem. From the moment that I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start working out, not only is it like healthy for me, but it's also really good to boost your mood. If you're feeling down, just know that going out for a walk, that will help you out a lot. I mean, it's okay to feel down. I know it's hard. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't stay in that mentality. Like, you could change it. You have the power to. If you need help as well, like, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm pretty sure like you have a lot of people that are willing to help. Sometimes we sabotage ourselves. If you're not feeling well, don't be afraid to let people know. But before I get more deep into this and start crying, we're gonna go ahead and move on. The little brush set that I did buy from Real Techniques came with a contouring brush. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shades light to medium. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this middle shade right here. Just gonna tap it on there. I'm just gonna lightly tap it here, like on this side, then on this side. With that same side of the brush, your face kind of naturally has like darker tones on like the contours of your face, which is why when people do makeup, they use this stuff called contouring. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I feel like this is more like a one-time thing for a video, but if you guys like it, just let me know and I'll drop more videos of these. I honestly enjoy sitting down and talking on camera while just doing my makeup. So I'm gonna just finish contouring the rest of my face off camera, and once all that is done, we're gonna be moving on to blush, highlight, and lips. So catch you guys in a bit. As far as contouring goes, I feel like we're all done. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. Hopefully it's not too bad. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to blush. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this fluffy brush that I got from Sephora. For blush, I use the Milani blush. That is what it looks like. When you first get it, it looks like a rose, but since I've been using it for quite a while, it looks kind of like a squished rose. What I like to do is I smile or smirk a little bit, and then I just apply it right here, and I just pat, and then I kind of tend to bring it up. And there you go. Now we have a little bit more color onto our skin, and we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Pat, and then bring it up. Got more color on our face. Now we don't look too plain or too white or whatever term you want to use. We just do that way it kind of blends into the area. That way it doesn't look like it's just concentrated in one area, and it looks more of like a flush, like it's natural, like it's coming from your skin, it's coming from the deep pores of your face. Yes, mama, yes, God. Now that we have our blush on, the main thing we have left is just some highlight. This is the highlighter that we will be using. Honestly, with this highlight, a little goes a long way. Like, I mean it. This is all I do. Go right on the edge. So I barely even have it covered. You could barely even see it. I just like to kind of do the same thing as I do with blush. I smile a little bit, smirk, and then I just apply it on the highest point of our cheek. And as you guys can see, like, I barely even put anything. Since I have extra, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. And I first concentrate it on those areas. That's how it's gonna look when you first put it on. I like to just kind of blend it downwards, and then I bring it up here. You guys can kind of see we have that really natural soft glow. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, I hope it is, but we have that really nice soft glow going on. It's really nice for like a nice look like this, really simple. You know, you don't get like that big ka-chow moment. I always like to say ka-chow, like Lightning McQueen, you know, when he does a little ka-chow and like it's blinding. Yeah, we get a small little cute soft ka-chow moment, not a big ka-chow moment. But I'm gonna show you guys what I do for the eyeshadow. Okay, so what I like to do for the eyeshadow part, we apply concealer to both eyes. I already did that off camera just because my battery is running a little bit low. Grab a really fluffy brush, and you mainly just need two shades. Get really light, almost pinkish. Coat the whole base. That kind of sets everything down. Sometimes you could use 2 or 3 colors, but I personally just like to do 2. After using this fluffy brush, we're gonna go ahead and grab a more like a pointed fluffy blender, and we're gonna be using a darker shade, and we're just gonna take it out on the outer corners. So now you have a little bit of depth, so that's kind of what you end up with. Now we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. Just focus it on the crease of your eye, and it's really that simple. Like, you don't really need to take that much time. If you want, you could add mascara. Since we are done, we're just gonna grab our fluffy brush and dust off our setting powder. We're just gonna add some lip gloss and that'll finish off the look. Alright guys, that's the look for today. So that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's something different. Just let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you guys like it and would want to see more, definitely I am open to that suggestion. But for now, that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you guys are doing really well. And stay strong. And as always, keep smiling and stay positive. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!